Rashad, why you
Anyway,
didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
brother, I love you, brother. Trump lit.
What's up, Rashad? What
Yeah.
it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
Yeah. What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you're new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs. Without further ado, man, let's get into it. I think the first thing I want to do, man, before I get into the rest of the stream, is just look at my bracket. I know about the whole Iowa State thing, Iowa State losing, but I haven't just looked at my bracket since the tournament started. So let me do that right now. All right, pulling up ESPN. Okay, here we go. Where are you at? Women's bracket challenge. Let's see. Okay. All right. 61%. Oh man. that's 2026. All right. So I got UConn right. Iowa State wrong. Dang. Maryland right. North Carolina, UNC right. Notre Dame right. Ohio State right. Illinois right. Vandy right. South Carolina right. Clemson right. I picked who I picked. Oh, I picked Colorado State. Dang, it was a 3-point game too. Hey, that was a good upset pick, but not good enough, man. They lost. Oklahoma won. Washington won. TCU won. Virginia beat UGA. Dang, UGA. Iowa did win. Okay, Michigan won. NC State won. Louisville won. Alabama won. I picked Miami, Ohio. Wow, that was a really bad pick. Kentucky won. Oregon won. Texas won. LSU won. Texas Tech won. Duke won. Baylor won. Minnesota won. Ole Miss won. I picked Princeton, Oklahoma State. Dang, they won by 14 too. And then UCLA. So it was really just two bad picks. For real. I say, Miami, Ohio. That was pretty bad because they lost by 18. It wasn't even close. And then the Princeton pick, they lost by double digits as well. But I think hopefully we can bounce back in the second round. We'll see, man. I'm glad that I only have Iowa State moving on to one round, so they can't hurt me that much more anymore. Hopefully UNC wins, Notre Dame wins, they lock in, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, let me see. I'm in a group too. Shout out my boy Christian. Let me see where we at. Groups. Where did I rank? Am I the only one in here? No, it's 12 people in here. Let me see. Group results. I ranked 6th. Dang. Oh, that's crazy. I'm ranking 6th right now, dog. I'm in last place. Oh my gosh, dog. I'm in last place in my. Oh my goodness. Oh. I'm in last place. All right, well, hopefully things will turn around soon. Okay, enough about my bracket. You know how people every year are like, we don't care about your bracket. But you be caring about your bracket, like your own individual bracket, Anyways, okay, I'm scrolling down to the day because I got so much other stuff that I didn't do. All right, cool. Let's start off here, man. Remember the Tuskegee coach, the Tuskegee basketball coach, that he got arrested and he got escorted off the court at Morehouse. He's now suing Morehouse College for $1 million. Shout out to HBCU Game Day. Break bad because this situation was beyond disrespectful. It was beyond disrespectful, but let's see this thing.
One of 15 teams to make it to the conference championship. We won this quarterfinal game by 17, semifinal game by 17. We were playing with basketball. We're winning the game. It's immediate timeout. I'm in the huddle. And I see my team just kind of losing. They're demonstrative. They're looking up at something. And me being a naive coach, I just, I'm just trying to coach them. Hey, calm down, relax, we're okay. I thought it was, we're complaining about the officials. I go back to my board, I look up again, and I look at a couple of my players, and they're leaning back against the chairs and they're just staring up. First one sound, we send them out. One thing about us is we're a family, we're very connected. We lost all the connectivity at that point. Just be really trying to figure it out. Trying to make sure we can finish strong, get these guys a ring, get to the NCAA tournament. At halftime, BD Ruffin comes up to me, Vice President Ruffin, AD Ruffin comes up to me and says, Coach, stay focused, you got this. I kind of looked at him and said, Coach, Coach, we've been here before, we're going to walk these guys down. He later tells me at that point he knew I didn't know. Finished the game, my wife is standing right there. And we're going to the locker room, she's visibly upset. I can tell she's been crying. She kind of explains to me, like, let's get our team, let's get on the bus, let's go home. I'm like, what's going on? She said, you're not doing any interviews. I already told her, I said, what's happening? She told me what happened. I didn't register. And then she showed me the video of ESPN playing on the Jumbotron, what we just saw on the screen. I couldn't believe it.
So he's saying that ESPN played the footage of they played the footage of him getting arrested. Oh, during the tournament.
I see my team just kind of lose it.
Oh, oh, oh. Dang. All right, hold on. Let me go to the thing. Shout out to Stephen Gaither, friend of the channel. Atlanta. Tuskegee head coach Benji Taylor said what happened after a game against HBCU rival Morehouse has followed him every single day since January 31st. He used Friday's announcement of a federal lawsuit to quote unquote speak his truth to this incident in his own words. I quote unquote, I haven't had the opportunity to speak truth to this incident, Taylor said, quote unquote, myself. He said that he did not expect to be forced to relive it publicly during the SEAC tournament. Quote unquote, I wasn't sure, but I didn't know that they were showing videos having just to go through that again. The lawsuit announced with his attorneys, names Morehouse and campus police officers R. Clark and M. Roberson. It stems from the scene that went viral when Taylor was handcuffed and escorted off the court after the Tuskegee Morehouse matchup. Taylor said that the image clashes with how he has lived. I've not lived my life to be put in handcuffs, Taylor said. The confusion, the anger, the pain, all of the things that have been with me every single day. Okay, so for you guys that didn't know what exactly happened, um, these guys were at Morehouse, right? Tuskegee was playing at Morehouse College January 31st, as Stephen Gaither said. And the Morehouse kids, they had like some football players behind the bench of Tuskegee's bench, and they were talking trash throughout the game. So he said like they were just continuously talking trash. At the end of the game, the football players jumped on the court and they went in the handshake line at the end of the game to tell, Morehouse, good game, good game, good game. The Tuskegee coach was like, hold on, what y'all boys doing here on the court while we try, like, security, what's going on? He complains with security about it. Security end up arresting him. Wait, he's saying, where is the security here? Ain't no security protecting us. You got fans on the court with the, you know what I'm saying? Like when we're supposed to be doing a handshake line before we leave, do your job and protect us. These boys been talking reckless about us all night. Now they are standing next to us on the court. Ain't no telling what they telling our players. We just lost. We ain't trying to hear all that. Do your job, security. Make sure these players aren't in the layup line or on the court until we are off the court. I think that's a fair thing to ask. It ain't no upset win. They ain't stormed the court. It's a regular season conference win, right? They hopped on the court and they just jumped in the layup in the handshake line. Where is the protection? I don't feel protected here. I don't feel safe here. I go to you and tell you to do your job and you arrest me. You put me in handcuffs. I wasn't actually booked. What happened was they put him in handcuffs and they escorted him off the court. And once he was in the back in the hallway, they detained him. Like, well, they didn't detain him. They let him go. They took off the handcuffs and they let him go. But you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on here, man? What's going on? I don't. The whole thing was weird, bro. And the fact that they replayed it, and I don't know. I felt like it's embarrassing enough to like want to go through a lawsuit. Now the 1 mil is like, hey, his counsel is like, hey, we going for 1 mil. Even if you only want just a couple hundred, you got to pay me. You got to pay them, and they probably going to negotiate us down. So let's go for 1 mil, man. M. Hey, best of luck to him in this legal endeavor. We'll see what happens. All right, let's keep it moving, man. Florida bill, Florida bill, Florida bill to ban marrying first cousins fails to pass. Huh? Gefilte fish and WFLA. Shout out to Ashley Suter. She wrote this story, or Sutter. Tampa Bay, Florida. Tampa, Florida. The Florida bill to ban marrying a first cousin failed to pass in the Florida Senate. Legislators failed to pass House Bill 733, which stated that after July 1st, 2026, incest marriage would not be recognized for any purpose in the state of Florida. The bill stated that a man may not marry any woman to whom he has related by linear consanguinity, or his sister, aunt, or niece. That's crazy. A woman cannot marry a man with whom she's related to by a linear consanguinity, her brother, uncle, or nephew. Florida is about one of 16 states where marrying your first cousin is legal, but most United States have banned such marriages. So you wanted to be one of the last few states to, hey, bro, like, you know what I mean? Let's get this passed. And the Senate voted against it because is they married to their cousins? Is they interested in their cousins? Florida, you're out of pocket. Florida, you're out of pocket, man. Breakfast Boss. So there's this dude, and this is kind of like, I ain't gonna lie, it's a bit. I hate how this just posted up. Is this dude? Shout out Mike Curtis. Is this dude? Breakfast, right? Breakfast Boss. He on Facebook, and he's got multiple women. Like he promotes like a polyamorous lifestyle and stuff like that. But a lot of people are coming out and saying like he groomed, you know what I'm saying, his people. Like he groomed his partners and stuff like that before they turn 18 and stuff. So with that being said, it's my first time watching it. I usually wouldn't get into stuff like this, but he is an influencer and he is kind of like does have a wide reach. And it's like, dang, if there is something truly wrong, then you know what I mean, like that should be told, like, right? So with that being said, here's the first video of Breakfast Boss.
Little dog's going crazy. Sit up. Sit up. Yeah. This little photo. Come here. A little photo shoot. I was the cameraman. You know what I mean? Videographer, photographer. You feel me? By day, big breakfast by night. You know.
Okay, so you guys see like how he's talking to them and stuff like that. But I'm trying to see the exposed part. Okay, she was obviously irritated that he was recording, and you can hear it in his voice. He got mad because she didn't snap into character for the camera. Of course, she just laughed it off because she knew he would get mad. Okay.
You feel me? By day, big breakfast by night. You know what's going on. Are you staring at me like that?
I was not even looking at you.
Oh, you got the glasses on, make it look like you staring. That's prescription?
No.
When I get back, yeah, just know. Needs that. I just take a bottle of water. Be careful, girl. We need them. Be careful, girl. We need them.
Well, first I thought it said rump. Hey,
I appreciate you.
hey, you
Okay.
have one right there.
So we see the stuff that happened, but I'm trying to see the age stuff. Because this is just pointing out exactly, the uncomfort nature of his videos, but we need to see the age stuff. Always telling her to sit up like he's her father. I gotta reshare. 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 Reshare. All right, hold on. All right, cool. What's the one? Nanny. Oh, here it is. Part one of the girls saying they used to be one of his wifeys. They exposed the whole operation. Okay, take this with a grain of salt. It is an ex, but it is a witness. Alleged. We'll see.
Hi, y'all. Here is the story time of the poly relationship that I was in that I left. So when I first met them, I met him over Instagram. I seen it pop up on my For You page, and all I did was like it, and then I reposted it. And he commented under my post saying it could be all so simple. Is literally what he said under my comments. And then he texted me talking about some, can you join? I want you to come over, this, that, and the third. And he specifically said it was just a relationship thing. He didn't tell me that he was going to pimp me out, make me go to the club, and literally take my money from me. So I went in, I got to know the two girls, which was Gabby and Harlem. Harlem just turned 18, okay? She just turned 18, so that's a baby, okay? That is a baby.
Oh, nah.
That's one thing I did not like, in my opinion. That she's a little ass girl. She just hit 18. When I came in there, we had to clean the kitchen, we had to cook for him, and we had to make sure all our stuff was cleaned up. And we literally had to cook and clean. And if we didn't, he would get an attitude if there was something in the sink, like we were kids.
Shout out to yeah, that's crazy. Hold on. It's more. That's just part one. They said part 3 of another girl saying it. Okay.
Bad for in this situation now is Jelly. And why? Like, every time I went over to that house, this girl always was terrified. Always looked terrified. She's nothing how looks online. She doesn't say anything in person like that. It's a very weird interaction. When I go to their house, you could tell that he's always on their ass about anything. They have different accounts for bank accounts and shit. They don't. He's taking all these girls' money. Bad for in this situation now is Jelly. And why? Like, every time I went over to that house, this girl always was terrified.
Oh my goodness. Him teaching Jelly, aka how to drive. This isn't helping the accusations. He just gives me the ick. Part 2 of another girl. So it's 3 different women. Oh, this is like the same girl that we just watched, right? This is 8 minutes. Okay, buckle up.
So I'm going to explain first, and then I'm going to show the receipts. So one thing I want to clear up first is I never did contact with Breakfast Boss. I never made it that far because I wasn't dumb. Breakfast Boss knew I wasn't dumb. So with that being said, he didn't want me around none of the other girls or nothing like that. Like, he knew I was trying to get them out that situation, which was clearly, get them away from that man. And he didn't like how I wasn't dumb or anything or gullible like everybody else. So from when Mia, when I was trying to get her out the situation, he then blocked Mia from every social media platform I have with her, took her phone, and wasn't letting her work with me no more. So when we finally did get her out the situation and away from the club and everything, she did escape, and he didn't like that. He was threatening her and all type of shit. So I'm finna show y'all the messages of whenever he was asking me for money. And he would get mad because I didn't give him my money. So then that's when he blocked me, and he was like telling all the girls, including Harlem, Gabby, and Mia, to block me. So they, listen because they're a little slow. Excluding Harlem because she's a child, but everybody else listened to him. And yeah, I'm finna show y'all the messages. Okay, so this is the first message right here. He says, "Ja, I don't like reminding you to break bread." That was the first message because I didn't give him none of my money. And he was upset I didn't give him my money. So I was like, yeah, I had put right here. I'm like, okay, I'm going to give you some of the money. And I didn't give him the money. This was the first time he asked. And then this right here are messages of him basically trying to get me to do content with him, Gabby, Mia, and Harlem, or whatever y'all want to call her. The name y'all keep calling her, I didn't forgot the damn name. But he was trying to get me to do content with them, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna decide. Never did it. I was, like I said, I'm not gullible and I'm not dumb, so I didn't do that. But the minute I was, connecting the dots here and there, that's when I'm like, yeah, no, I gotta get away from this man. And then this was the last day we ever was in contact. This was, again, y'all could see it was 2 different days. He asked me again, did you leave any money? And I didn't respond because I was not giving him none of my money. Like, why would I give you money? As y'all could see, y'all could read up here too. It says give them the money. I didn't give them no money. He questioned me and I didn't respond. So then he blocked me. Mm-hmm. And then right here, I was saying delete this video of me because he had a video of me and Mia basically in the room that always has the camera. He had a video of us like half naked in there when we was changing one day talking, and I was like, is he gonna let you work? And he was trying to expose us, or I don't know what he was trying to do, but more of the story, this man is pimping these girls out.
Well, okay, so there you have it. You've heard it from the woman there. This was his response. All right, let's see.
Stop before the stop sign for me. Got my bad. Yeah, my bad. I saw you there, and I was like, man, don't want to. I stopped. But I was like, man, you were 5 feet in front. I'm sorry about that. You have proof of insurance? Yeah, I do. I'm just back there having a meeting. No, my computer was spazzing now. Oh, you give me a warning? I appreciate it. It's just a warning. What kind of content you create? You probably know me, man. We do lifestyle content.
This man said you probably know me.
My page right here. So I'm in a poly family, so we shoot just literally our day to day. Everything. Okay. Yeah. So we go to the gym, we hang out. Okay. So yeah, but we do that, but we travel all over the country. We just got back from New Orleans. I got a property in Washington and in Ohio today. Okay. I'm just heading to the barbershop to get this touched up real quick. I got you. Yeah, I asked my nephew trying to get into. I'm trying to explain to him how much work goes into. You as an officer, since you in public, you should get meta glasses and record your stop. You're not allowed to for the department won't let y'all. Or you can also. I see people do on their break. I don't know if you're able to record on your break. You can't do that either.
We put anything with this agency on there
with your uniform. Yeah. Man, it's money, bro. Facebook pays so much, and with anybody officials, that's probably why they do it. They don't want y'all to quit y'all because you would quit your job. You wouldn't even do this no more. Cause trust me, because you would get paid more than any content creator that makes a skit.
Why he say the police know him? He said the police rock with me. Man, he just trying to figure out how to make some money off of Facebook. He don't know who you is. And then he said, and y'all say I'm running from the law, LOL. So that was his response. And y'all say I'm running from the law, LOL. So he's laughing at the whole situation, even though he got exposed for what the operation is. You can take what you want from that. Like I said, I don't really get into like the messy stuff, the messy stuff. And I feel like this goes on the category of messy. However, with it being someone with a platform and everything like that, and the girls allegedly exposing him for something that isn't right. I pulled it up. Okay. I think this is a skit. I thought dad was gonna flash on him. Makes no sense. A 30-year-old going after an 18-year-old. Yeah, so I think this is a skit, but I'll just pull it up anyway. I think anything that kind of records from the beginning of the interaction on is a skit.
Taking my daughter out on a date, okay.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's up, man?
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Too close. Okay.
You know we're dating, right?
All right. Hold this. Just slow down for a minute, son. Do you smoke?
No, I don't smoke.
Do you drink?
Rarely.
How many times you been in prison?
I ain't never been to prison.
You never been to prison? Boy,
No.
You see where you at?
Man,
You can't see where you at? Can't tell, see how the cars look up here and stuff, man? Can't tell where you at?
I know where I'm at, but why I got to have been in prison?
You don't smoke and you don't drink. You never been to prison. Damn, boy, how you gonna protect it then? You ain't never been to prison. You
I can keep that, I keep something on me, but
let me see. Hold your shirt up. Boy, you ain't got no gun, then you a liar.
Your dad is really going. Look here. I got
how many tattoos you got?
He can protect me. Everything's gonna be all right.
You got pepper spray.
It's OC spray.
Can you fight?
Yes, I can fight.
Show me your left, right.
I ain't about to do that.
Nah, bro. Yeah, you no. Whoa. You don't
be
smoke.
Back later.
Wait a minute. He can't even protect you.
Sometimes.
He ain't got no gun on him.
Your
Then you
dad is
taller than
a
him too.
I like
You
your
ain't
dad.
you ain't even tall enough for her, bro.
I like
You
your
ain't
dad.
no, bro. Look here, bro.
Hey, look.
Gonna be all
The
right.
height ain't got nothing to do with it, sir.
No,
It's what you do with it. It's what you got.
nah, bro. I'm sorry, bro. What you driving? Oh no,
He said,
you ain't got no. You got speakers in that
What
car,
you want me
bro?
to drive, a Chevy or something? A
Why
heavy
you
Chevy?
being so
You want me to try that right there?
Yeah, you got to drive a Chevy around
You want me
here,
to
bro.
try that right there?
Yeah, Chevy.
Well, so I can get pulled over by the police?
Yeah.
That's the thug mobile right there.
Nah, I'm sorry, bro. You can't take my daughter. You ain't bad enough.
I ain't
It's not
bad
bad
enough.
enough.
No. Come back in the house.
You want me to date, like a drug dealer, like
Yeah.
a third person?
Yeah, somebody gonna kill for you. You ain't gonna kill for her. All right, bro.
my
Get you a rap sheet, boy, and come back.
the monitor.
Break the law a little bit and come back, bro.
Remember this skit?
Was the daddy wrong?
It's a skit, bro. I can't believe I even copied and pasted that Facebook. Oh my goodness. All right, Jason Earls. Jason Earls. Speaking of age, man, Jason Earls said he was 28 when he started Hannah Montana. They thought he was 18. He was actually 28.
I was desperately afraid that I was going to be fired and recast because I had a big secret.
Oh, Disney, do you want to know the secret about Jason?
Yeah. So when I auditioned for the show, I lied to them and told them I was 18 years old.
Yes, you did.
It was another reason why I almost didn't audition for the show because I was like, I'm too old.
Right.
Like it's the character 16.
I said, bruh, I was on mute. This man is 48 years old, bruh. This man 48 years old right now, bruh.
Nobody's gonna buy it. And what's funny is Lisa London, who cast it, when she brought me in, she was like, "Hey, I know you're 19," because I had lied to her in a different audition. And she was like, "Would you be okay when you go in there? They're trying to cast it as close to age as possible. Would you lie and tell them that you're 18?" And I was like, "I think I can do that." And so I went into the audition, and everybody thought I was 18, and it wasn't until halfway through the first season.
I know. I think it was about episode eight
or so.
That I didn't find out till episode 8.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the network found out later than I did.
No, it was right around then because I remember one of the higher up network executives showed up on show night and he was like, "Hey, so you're 28."
Yeah.
And I was like, "I am." Yeah. And he's like, "And so you're married?" And I was like, "Yeah, that girl that I keep making out with. Yeah, that's why." And he was like, any more secrets? Anything we should know?" I was like, "No." He's like, "You don't have any? Do you have any?"
I don't know how you get that far, bro. Like literally as an extra, as an acclaimed, esteemed actor myself with the background of extra work. Like you have to, before you even start on set, you have to give your ID and sign a bunch of papers and everything like that. Like, just like any other job to start. So how in the world do you start a new job, especially something as high like classified or whatever as Disney Channel, and not have your real ID and have them know who you actually are? I don't know how he got that far without people knowing he was 28.
Kids? And I was like, "No kids." He's like, "Let's go ahead and keep that way for a few years." And I was like, "Absolutely, of course."
Didn't they say flat out, "I'm glad I didn't"?
No.
I'm glad.
So Steve Peterman, who was our glorious executive producer and showrunner on the show, a mentor of mine, a man who I truly love. He did say after he found out, he was like, he's like, "Thank you so much for lying to us because we would have gotten nervous if we'd found out during the pilot, and we would have recast you."
Right.
And since we're kind of pot committed now, 8 episodes in, it actually ended up working out for the best. But
back to the show would never have been the show without you.
Yeah.
It's because you were an adult on stage. The kids thought you were a kid.
Yeah.
They treated
And
you
I
like a
acted
kid.
like I mean, I was like, we all
But
get to
they
about
were-
16 years old and we stop maturing anyway. And so it was fun to sort of get to go and re-experience.
they
No.
Expected you. You were one of them.
Yeah.
So when you led by example, discipline and doing your homework and doing that stuff, they followed because it was another one of them. Without you, Hannah wouldn't have been Hannah. The show wouldn't have been the show without that lie.
You should tell more people that.
That
would be.
We're telling the
I'm
world.
telling
right
everybody now.
Doug and I would like to say, Hannah Montana would not have been Hannah Montana without
clip
Jason
that,
Earl.
clip that,
without
clip that,
clip that,
clip that.
Okay.
So we're gonna.
He said, clip that, like he didn't know that was the most nuclear part of it.
Dodger games and have a beer, and people would look at you.
I remember going to dinner with my wife at the time, and people coming up and saying, "You must be so proud of your son."
Yeah,
and I was like, "Well, all right, sex is off the table tonight." Thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah, this is crazy, bro. Hey, shout out to Hannah Montana, man. Hey, watch my Hannah Montana video. I have a Hannah Montana video on the channel. I'm gonna pull it up right now, so you guys know like what to look up. I'll put it at the end of the video too. But yeah, man, hold on. Hannah Montana. Yeah, y'all watch my Hannah Montana video, bro. There it is. Hannah Montana and the most important song ever. I released it on Christmas Day. I finished it on Christmas Day at 5 a.m. I had just an urge to do it at 2 a.m. that night or that morning. And yeah, I really rock with it. So please watch it. Yeah, it's some of my favorite videos for sure. Okay, Jason Earls and John Cena.
You're gonna read that book, and you're gonna read it now.
They were both. Wait, hold on. They were both what? How old? They were both 34 here. Oh, that's crazy. He was 34 on Hannah Montana.
But reading hurts. Not as much as this. You see, reading is a joy. Reading takes you to new and exciting places.
No, this is crazy, bro.
Daddy, you can't see me.
Shout out John Cena, man. So he's wait, hold on. Let me see John Cena's age. John Cena is 48, bro. Bro, they really just that's crazy. They really the same age. This is the kind of magic of film and TV because they told us he was a teenager and it was believable or not in the real world, and we all just went with it. They went for a beer after this. They're definitely playing high schoolers that are kind of funny. Jason was 34 in the show. Yeah, this is why Jackson never really had a girlfriend until he went to college. Dang, you and me together. I watch. That's crazy. Let's move on. Non-black girlfriend. She got her husband a interesting cake for his new contract.
Free agency very soon. I wanted to do something to celebrate the fact that he's been in the NFL 4 years and finished his rookie contract. Let's go set something up. Ordered balloons on Amazon and then something special that he's been asking for months. Daisies and tulips represent new beginnings. Gonna see if I can find Isaiah a little card or something. When he initially walks in, he won't see it, so I'm thinking right here. First, I'll do the flowers. Ravens, purple. I bought some of those light balloons. I put my jersey on. This is his gift. It's not actually a gift. Isaiah found this, I don't know where. He thought I was going to get it for his birthday, but that's no fun, so I'm surprising him with it. I don't think you're on the paper. He's going to be so excited. It's fried chicken ice cream. This is it. Can't take the ice cream serious. It's in God's hands. Just thankful, grateful, and especially proud.
He pants me. What's up, Mama?
And the caption was, I promise he asked for it. ... Don't cancel me. Heartbreak emoji. So you knew what you was doing. You knew what you was doing. And you still went out, recorded the whole thing, and posted it. You know when some people say everything don't need to be content? Y'all could have kept this in between both of y'all. Y'all could have kept this in between the both of y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the clip. Let me see if I can find the clip, man. Y'all could have kept this in between both of y'all, man. Hold on, where we at with it, man? Y'all could have kept this in between the both of y'all and just had a nice
cheat day meals.
Fried chicken.
No.
Chicken fried steak.
No.
And mashed potatoes.
Mexican food.
Look, y'all NFL players, what Ye say? And it's ironic it came from Ye, because what did Ye ultimately fulfill? He fulfilled the prophecy of his own fate with Gold Digger. And when he get on, he leave y'all forward. Come on, man. Y'all keep stepping out. And love is love. Love is love. 100%. Love who you love. Amen. But y'all boys, it looks crazy. It looks crazy, gang. Hold on, let me see.
My husband is hitting free agency very soon. I wanted to do something to celebrate the
You gotta. I don't know how to drag into it.
fact that he's been in the.
But that it looks crazy, gang.
What's my favorite cheat day meals?
Fried chicken.
It looks crazy, gang. Come on, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all. I'm only saying what I'm saying. Dwight Howard body cam footage. Where are we at? Dwight Howard body cam footage.
What's going on?
What's going on is my husband,
Okay.
whenever he gets upset, he locks me out the gate.
Okay.
Last night he lost custody of his daughter, not my daughter. Him and the daughter's mom, his baby's mom, have been in a 2-year ugly custody battle. The mom lives in Florida. He won custody, but she just won her back. So you guys were here last night. He took the daughter and everything. He was in an upset super, going ballistic. I did not feel comfortable. He left out. I left out. When I came back, this is his third time doing it. The last time you guys came was like a year ago. And they told him to his face, they said, "This is Miss Howard. I've been here, living here. My address is on his driver's license." They said, "By law, Mr. Howard, you cannot do that." Yeah, I do have in house. They said, "If you do that, don't you know, I could have ran through the thing by law, but I don't want to do that because
Where's your car at?
I Uber here.
Okay.
My car is right here because last night it's a pink I-8 sitting over there. That's my car.
The what?
My car's inside of here.
Okay.
But how crazy and erratic you act when you not you guys, but when CBS took his child, he was taking all that on me. And I'm like, I get you mad. Why didn't you say nothing to them and tell her she was lying? I'm like, I don't say that because she ain't lying. I can't incriminate myself. So I walked away. As soon as they left, he came in the room and said, "Why didn't you say it?" I said, "Hey, I'm starting to get scared with all this. I've been with you for 15 months. Your daughter's 15. I can't lie to the police." And he said, "Fine, then. Fine, I'm gonna show you." He took my stepson to him. He left out. They go long story short. When he didn't return, a black guy pulled up in the house in a black truck, parked right where that white car is that's doing our pressure washing, got out the car and he's just sitting on the car. So I'm looking, I'm like, I never seen this dude a day in my life. I called my mom. I'm like, "Mom, this dude just sitting out here for 30 minutes. She said, "Get in an Uber and come to my house." I got Uber, came in her house. Came back, he changed the gate on me.
Your wife wants to get in the house and she can't because you locked her out. Okay.
I got 2 minutes here. And I'll
Is there any way she can get in? Yeah.
That's a simple question. No, go ahead. Huh? And by the way,
Hold on.
I was a penny if you lie before you. So lie if you want to.
Hold on.
That type of person.
So tell me, how do you know this situation?
My daughter's mom has been trying for the last year. Who's gonna get her daughter?
So who has custody? You still have custody? Okay. All right.
So what is happening is they have teamed up.
Who has? She has in your ex-wife or the baby mother or whatever?
The baby mom.
Okay.
They're upset about money. So they want to destroy my kids and my reputation. I didn't even want you to do this, but I got to let you know. I'm going to officially retire from basketball. And I was having a ceremony in a couple of days. It's supposed to be tomorrow. She knows me. So she can do anything
to ruffle my feathers, stop my stuff she can do. Last night we asked the cops to do something about her being here because she's gonna keep antagonizing me, and I know the rules. I know what's going on, and I'm cool with that. But this is my place. I've been here for 9-10 years. We just got married. She left the first 6 months because she was trying to get some money with it. Everybody telling me to do the right thing.
What is the right thing, Mr. Howard?
The right thing was to stay married or stay with somebody.
Okay.
And so I tried that, you know what I'm saying, forgiveness, whatever you want to call it. Brought it back in. The exact time when I brought it up in to the time she started going crazy was a full year. As soon as the year hit, she just went berserk. And so there's also been instances where she's jealous of my animals. I had
Of your what?
My animals.
Well, these dogs?
I had another Malinois
Okay.
that was killed under her watch. A couple of days before the dog died, she told me, I got something for you. But she said it in a way like, I'm gonna do something to you. I got something for you. And
You killed your dog? You can't prove it.
I'm not implying or saying that she killed my dog, but I would say that she was negligent because she was watching my animals and she said that the dogs got out the gate. Now, as y'all can see, that this gate is pretty big and strong. Right. There's no way these dogs can get out no matter what they do unless somebody open the gate.
Pushes it open. Okay. All right, that's odd. Yeah. All right. At the end of the day.
I'm afraid for my son. He's got to be safe around her. Something has to be done.
Okay.
Like, please.
Well, tell me what you think you want done.
To be here, she's trying to antagonize me. This is why she called you guys to come here.
So
she was not locked out the house. She was in there. She just yelled at me. She just walked outside.
What's down, Dan? What's down, Dan? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, dog. Like I said, bro. Like I said, man. Yeah,
what's going on?
Comment on this situation. That's a situation, bro. I ain't gonna lie. A situation is their situation. Academics versus Mero. You the equivalent to Key from Key and Peele. N-word, you were the mascot and not the actual talent, you bum. You need to apologize and go back to the other ugly dude with the beard. You used to ride him for a check. You was terrible solo. What happened? Oh, this all started because Academics pretty much went on the air. He went on his stream. No, you good, Dan. You good, Dan. He said he pretty much went on his stream and said, I think Mero's not gonna be on Hot 97 too much longer. And he said content is content, and Ebro and them, they was falling behind. Ebro and Rosenberg said I was misinformed and their ratings were great, even though they got fired. These two idiots never advanced with the times. Maybe the ratings, I'm talking about streaming ratings. Your competitors, Breakfast Club, signed $1 billion deal with streaming with Netflix. Sheesh. So then he said Mero is a DEI hire and he'll be gone soon. Goodness gracious. So he said that. So Mero said, I don't know how Livingston got fetal. Oh, wow. As an adult. Yeah, definitely. You're not talking to new artists at Hot 97 now at all. Let me see. Hold on. Who is this?
Tell him, I was like, yo, I don't know.
Oh, he put Xavier So Bass. Dang. Well, Xavier So Bass isn't necessarily like a new artist, right? He been like kind of relevant for a while. But I mean, I know he's a younger guy for sure, though. He's a younger guy. He said Livy is a writer that needs Levy as in Livingston, because that's his real name. Livy is a D writer that needs this quote unquote media guy gossip stuff to survive. He can't make anything. He can't have an original thought. What a FNF fat dork. And then he said you the equivalent to Key and Peele. So then there's more. Let's see. There's more. Muruahaha. He said, I got to stop punching down. I guess I forgot bum A-N words playing with me in the past, and their worst nightmares came to pass, me where I am now. And then he said, man, shut your fat A up, Livingston. You are effing, oh, wow, verified PDF. Oh, wow. I could stop there. I had you crying on stream. Who's punching you down? You get in the replies. You a fat loser, dog. Go box Soxy Santana. I dare you. I'll pull up half a ticket. Uh-oh. And then his buddy jumped in, Rainey, who has the show with Mero. That's where the one where I see, oh yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Nah. The lights is on. The light is on. I just put a blue light on it though. You know what I'm saying? He said that's a new look. Respect my dog. It was really I needed new light bulbs, bro, for the big ceiling fan in the living room, right? And so I was on DoorDash. I was going DoorDash it. So I was looking for the right lights, and then I seen it was like change the color lights. And I said, ooh, they was only like $20. So I was like, ooh. So I got them, and they don't work for the ceiling fan lights. So that's that. However, it does work for this lamp that I always use as my light for the cameras and stuff like that. So I don't know what worked out. But Rainey, he does the show with Meryl. He said he used to be on DC's and Meryl. But on that show, like they interviewed Mike, and it was a real nice interview. I want to go back and watch it just because like Mike, there's not many sit down long Mike interviews and stuff like that. Jesus and Meryl made you cry on live. You've been bitter about it ever since. No original ideas ever escaped your inflamed gums. Jeez Louise. The only life you've ever impacted was an uncomfortable, on Discord. The only time you have to raise your voice over a screen is over. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Wow. Okay, it got real, didn't it? It got real. Okay. What else happened? Did it end right there? Oh, this was 7 hours ago? Goodness gracious. He said he ain't got no viewers. That ain't going nowhere. Once I stop responding, that brand ain't strong. I'm finna buy it. Oh, wow. He said, I'm about to buy you. I could buy one of you. I remember who said that, bro? Tyler Creator. He's like, I could buy one of you. Yeah, man, that's the story with the lights, though. So the long story short, I still don't have actual light bulbs for the thing that I was shopping to get lights for. Maybe like next month. Got to keep the budget in. Budget's already out of whack. I'm not gonna lie, but keep it somewhat in check. Palm Beach Pete, official Palm Beach Pete, man. So this dude, he got a blue check on Twitter. Which that means like you can make money off Twitter, you be monetized and stuff like that. And he's pretty much just making money off of his about the Steph conversation. What's the Steph conversation? He's making money off of what was he making money off of? Just saying, hey, I'm not I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. Like that's his entire thing. He became famous and made money off of just saying, I'm not Jeffrey Epstein.
Hey, Mark Zuckerberg. It's Palm Beach Pete. I just wanted to set the record straight that I went to Instagram to let people know that I am nothing to do with Jeff Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete and just wanted to spread positive vibes. I don't understand why you deplatformed me. I had a lot of followers and I was just trying to do good stuff. And I hear you're moving to Florida. Maybe we could hang out. All the best.
So this is
Good morning, everybody. Palm Beach Pete from sunny Florida. Not a cloud in the sky. I'm off to play some tennis. I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete. I want to thank all my followers. This thing has gone crazy viral. Over 100,000 plus followers in less than 2 days. Have a great day. Enjoy life. Good morning, everybody. Palm Beach Pete from...
This man is really like...
Good morning, everybody. This is Palm Beach Pete from Palm Beach, Florida. I want to thank everybody for the positive comments I got from saying I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm just Palm Beach Pete. Going to play some tennis today. Going into town. Have lunch. I'm so not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm just me being me. And it's a crazy phenomenon that has went really viral. And I really appreciate all the support. And just want to reiterate, I'm Peter from Palm Beach. Have nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein. He's a very bad person, what he did, obviously. And he is dead. And I'm alive. Hey, everybody, this is Palm Beach Pete. And my video went viral because some dude randomly filmed me while I was driving on I-95, unbeknownst to me. And the next thing I know, I'm a viral sensation I had my phone down for about 4 hours and didn't know my phone was blowing up with all these comments from that video. So I got a lot of traction. It's pretty crazy. Thanks.
So you're not Jeffrey Epstein?
I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete.
Palm Beach.
Not a boy, yeah.
Okay.
This is something, bro. This is something, dog. And then people are doing this. This is Jeff and this is Pete. And they're saying, nah, bro, you Palm Beach. Nah, you Jeffrey Epstein. These two images share how, in different contexts, they depict the same person, therefore the same teeth. Yeah, they're really on this dude. But I mean, I think all in all, it's crazy that he's making money off of looking like Jeffrey Epstein. Or actually being Jeffrey. I don't know. It's weird. Like he's literally an influencer now overnight because of that. Street 411.
Have you ever wondered what the difference is between all these things? Me too, which is why I decided to make that my topic of Fun Fact Friday this week. Because I know we tend to use road, street, boulevard, avenue, all these things kind of interchangeably, but there are some differences between these things. And I was always curious about it. Now I get to share it with you guys now that I've learned it. So first, let's start with your basic roads. And yes, these images are AI generated, but they're actually not bad. So I like them. So I'm putting them in my video. But roads are pretty much any thoroughfare that connects 2 points, whether it's urban, rural, doesn't matter where it is. If it connects 2 points, it's pretty much a road. After that, you got your streets. Now, streets are roads that are usually in cities or urban areas where there's buildings on either side of them. And that makes it a little bit more distinguished from avenues. See, avenues are a bit wider and they will usually have a median. And while avenues will probably have buildings on both sides, they'll also usually have some trees and landscaping, but not like a boulevard. A boulevard is a lot wider and almost always has a median, and there's a lot more landscaping involved, which is what makes a boulevard a bit more unique. After that, you have drives. Drives are roads that go with the topography, whether it's like near hills or lakes or any kind of landscape that can alter the way a road goes besides just dead on straight. From there, then you got your kind of like residential things like lanes. Lanes are small roads that go long, but there's not a lot of traffic to them, and they're a bit narrower than common streets. After that, you also have ways. See, a way is usually a smaller street that's meant to connect other streets inside of residential neighborhoods. You also have courts. Courts essentially are cul-de-sacs, right? That's like usually a circle dead end that leads you back out the same way you came. And then after that, you also have place. A place is also kind of like a dead end drive, but it's straighter versus a circle, which is what kind of makes it more of a court or a circle. And then after that, you have like a whole bunch of other ones like terraces, parkways, groves, right? There's so many ways street suffixes have been named over the years, but those are the major ones that you probably come across on a day-to-day life. And now you know the differences. So if you enjoyed that, make sure to follow me and tune in for next week for Fun Fact Friday.
That is something I had no idea about any of that. Like how much thought that goes into that stuff. There's a lot of things you just kind of like grow up with and exist within the world, and you just accept it as it is. I'm glad to learn like the fact that there's a lot of stuff behind it. I know this video is going uber viral over the last couple of days. I've been putting it off to react to it, so this is my first time actually watching it, and here it is. Here's what you should know about mile marker.
You're gonna be traveling with your wife and your kids one day, and you're gonna want to know what this is because you and your wife and kids might be traveling somewhere. Y'all might be in the middle of nowhere, but if you were looking at your mile markers, you will know exactly where you are. You understand? Yes, sir. Say mile markers. Mile markers. A mile marker tells us where we are on a street. You understand that? Yes, sir. So this right here is what you would call a mile marker. You understand? Yes, sir. This is mile marker number what? 18. This is mile marker number 18. You understand? Yes, sir. So for us to know where we are on this said highway, how do we know what highway we on? Y'all see that sign right down there? You see that say West 234 right there? Yes, sir. You see that sign right there? Yes, sir. Right by that pole. You see it? Yes, sir. West 234. All right, so we are on Highway 234, and we're going west. You understand? Yes, sir. What's a landmark? Something that you point out. Something that you can point out. Simple, right? Yes, sir. Something that you can point out that's around you. You understand? Yes, sir. But when you don't have any landmarks, when we on a road, you ever been on a road where ain't nothing but trees? Yes, sir. But let's say you get in a car accident, or something happens, or your tire go flat and you need help. How can you tell where you at? By pointing. you will see these. You understand? So when you start driving and riding down the road all the time, just take a look every other time at where your mile marker is. Because you can say, if there was nothing on this road and I didn't know where I was, I could be riding down the road and I could get a flat tire, right? And they gonna call, and we gonna call 911. 911 say, where you at? You gonna be like, oh, I'm on the highway. They gonna be like, okay, well, I don't know. I'm out here in the middle of a whole bunch of trees. So what if somebody about to die? What if somebody's hurt? And because you don't know where you are, it take the ambulance a long time to get there, right? What does that mean if an ambulance takes too long to get there?
That means they're gonna be late.
What can happen if an ambulance takes too long?
Somebody could die.
Somebody could die, right?
Yes, sir.
But if I call 911 and I say, hey, I'm on Highway 234 by mile marker number 18, does that help them?
Yes, sir.
How does it help them?
By knowing where you at.
Because they know exactly where I am, right?
Yes, sir.
We gonna call 911. We gonna say my name is King Randall, right?
Yes, sir.
We gonna say my name is King Randall. I'm gonna say I'm on Highway what?
234.
West.
And what way am I going?
West.
And I'm by mile marker what?
18.
And that's how you tell them where you at. You understand?
Yes.
I always remember that. So you're gonna start seeing these now because I pointed them out. You're gonna start seeing these while you're riding down the road. So just in case your mom get in a car accident in the middle of nowhere, you can say, hey mama, I know, tell me what highway we on, because I know exactly where we at. We just passed mile marker number 15. So we can tell the police and the ambulance exactly where we at. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Because we don't want to take too long to tell them where we located. You understand?
Yes, sir.
That was sensational. That was sensational, man. That was sensational, man. That's like stuff that's not common knowledge, bro. The kids need to know that. I need to know that, though. Adults need to know that. All right, agent says drop out.
If the thing you're studying is not needed as a requirement to be the thing you want to be, doctor, lawyer, some of those are needed. Do yourself a favor, save some money, drop out. It's that simple, bro. It's that simple. The days where these universities get to just fucking build bigger and bigger stadiums and then charge everybody for it. You're paying $40,000 a year for being able to go. This shit is over, bro. I'll be honest. But if you want to go party and waste money, go.
Yeah, Charles, I was thinking a lot about cell phones. I was like, a lot of the basic survival, you know what I mean, and dire situations type of things, I don't know if they're necessarily as relevant as they once were, just because it's like literally if you have a charge on your phone, or if you get somebody that has a charge on their phone, you're good. Because if you're making a call to 911 to tell them where you are, you also have like GPS, obviously, on the device. I was thinking about that, but I do think on a basic level, like, it is good to you know what I mean, to know that. I don't think people should listen to streamers when it comes to like career advice. Unless they're talking about content or media or something in a creative space. If it's something, but like anything outside of creatives, like what if you need to go to trade school to learn this? What if you need to go to so-and-so school to learn this, bro? And like he said, like as doctors and lawyers, you need it. But there are probably a bunch of other like things that I give you example. Journalism. So I'm in a creative space, right? I have a degree in a Bachelor of Arts for journalism. And just going to school and being trained journalism and bumping my head throughout college, I know like a lot of the protocol and stuff like that. So even though I felt like class was a waste of time and I got the most learning from student media, working at the student newspaper, working at the student TV station, and doing internships and working for free and freelancing at other places, that's why I learned bumping my head in the real world. At the same time, like, I guess I would give school my mass media, introduction to mass media class, 1000 over in Valdosta State. Shouts out to my professor over there. I forgot his name, but salute to him. That's why I learned a lot of the basics of journalism. And a lot of people don't know those basics. And then you end up with someone like Tasha K, who gets sued for every dime that she has ever owned or will ever breathe or will ever consume. And then you have to move to Africa because you don't know that you can't just say false things about people. It's called libel. It's called the law. But I learned that my freshman year, first semester, Mass Media 1000 over in Valdosta State. So it's like, even though school and I felt like classes were like kind of a waste of time for me, the older I got in school and I got the more, you know what I'm saying, from the real world, school still taught me something, bro. Like, it's a reason why it exists.
For it, my nigga, but don't think you're making progress in life. You're not. I promise you're not making progress in life. Oh, that time has passed, bro. That time has passed. Honestly, when I was in university, that time was about passing. Nowadays, say goodbye, bro. Say goodbye. Get yourself a trade, or if your job need the shit, that's it, bro. But I just realized how useless the shit was yesterday. I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. If you're in school for business, drop out. If you're in school for anything art related at all, anything creative in any way whatsoever, film, drawing shit, some sort of cinema, photography, drop out. If you're in school for some sort of writing, drop out. If you're in school for some sort of drama, drop out. If you're in school for anything in the humanities.
And then also taking like film classes, it taught me like how to watch film. Like, I don't know if you just have that naturally, or unless you just watch a bunch of YouTube videos where they break it down and you just go to the YouTube professor in YouTube university. But I don't know. I feel like I learned a lot in class as well, in film class.
Most of the time, drop out.
I learned a lot in African American studies for sure in college. A lot of stuff that I never learned, even from my dad or my parents.
If you're in school for something like finance, business related, maybe stay in, but depending on what you want to be, drop out. It's like, it really, most things I would say, if you ask me, gang, drop out, bro. Drop out. There's so many ways, and people pretend like it's only one way. Blinders on. There's only one way to do it. Only one way. Gang, is infinite ways to learn. You can learn from having conversations. You can learn from reading a book. You can learn from taking a course. You can learn from being a mentor-mentee. You can learn from putting yourself in a new environment. You can learn from fucking traveling. There's hella people that do that. There's so many ways to learn, but if the thing is complicated, that means the information is niche. That means you have to find specific people that have that intel. Stop acting like the only person that could teach you how to learn some shit is a fucking university professor, washed up, probably never used this shit in real life, reading off a fucking textbook. That's what they do, bro. They pick a textbook, they read off it, they make some fucking slides, and they tell you to memorize lists. That's learning? Is that learning? Tell me. Or is learning being able to try something, fuck up, adjust, apply, do it again? Which one do you learn more at? The millionaire is telling you there's many ways to do it. The bot is telling you there's one way to do it. Come to my university, give me thousands. Where's the scam? Which one sound like the scam to you?
I still found value in college, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I still found value in like going to class, everything like that. And then it was another thing too. It was another thing I wanted to say, bro. I think in general, I was having this conversation about homeschooling, right, the other day. Really, it was really just last night about homeschooling, and I was like, I'm anti-homeschool because I feel like, you know, for social reasons. And they say, well, there's plenty of social things. Are we good? We good? We good? Let me see. Let me replug the mic back up. It should be back. All right, there we go. Yeah. And they were like, you know, you can go to these homeschooling is different nowadays because, you know, you have like all the kids that's in the local groups and stuff like that, and they could be homeschooled together, and then they have weekly field trips so they get out and have social skills with other kids. And I'm like, it's different still than just regular school. Regular school, when you go and like, I just remember recess, and this girl came up to me and she was like, hey, Rashad. I was like, what's up? And she was like, do you know this kid? And, you know, his name. I said, yeah. And she was like, do you think he's gay? And I was like, I guess, you know, because he was kind of acting, you know, he used to act flamboyant and stuff. She ran up the hill, told the teachers, and we had to go. They said, hey, Rashad, did you say this? I said, yeah. And they said, oh, no, I had to write like gay means happy, like on the board for 50 times for the next 2 recesses. I remember it was other times like in you know, PE of just like playing, bro. Like, you know what I mean? running around and doing the mile and doing the little reach and you know what I'm saying, the little governor's test. I remember like being on the playground singing "We Belong Together" from Mariah Carey, and then like just making people. I just remember all of these things. I remember getting hit in the face with a basketball, because someone was like mad at me because I was talking trash on the court. You just learn so much, you experience so much just from being in the environment around a bunch of other peers, a bunch of other kids your age that you can't get from like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I don't know, and then growing up, roasting at the lunch table, freestyling at the lunch table, getting into a fight, losing a fight, winning a fight. All these things, like, even though all these things aren't just necessarily positive stuff, it's real world. Getting bullied, learning how to conquer your bullies and bite back and roast back and all this. Like, all that stuff was things that I learned through school. It taught me about the real world, about haters, how to deal with people on the internet that just call me the hard R. If I wasn't called the hard R growing up in Marietta, Georgia, then like when random strangers in YouTube comments call me that, it rolls off my back because it's like I'm from the deep South. You can't, you know what I mean? Like all these experiences, bro, I feel like can only be experienced in the real thing. Charles said, homeschooling is only okay when you have multiple kids. If it's just one kid, then it stunts them socially so bad. I agree. And that's what I was saying. So it was like the debate we were having. And I say all of this to relay it back to college. College, it wasn't just about the classes. A lot of it was networking. It was just one big 4 years worth of networking with thousands of other people. And, these people are going to be doctors. These people are going to be lawyers. These people are going to be, business people, CEOs, C-suite folks, like politicians, all of these people from across the landscape. And you have this immediate pool of contacts and networking if you just go to school. If you just go to school. I mean, go to school and talk to people when you're at school. Now, if you go to school, don't say nothing to anybody. Don't make any friends. Go to your dorm or go home if you're commuting to and from college. Okay, at that point, yes, college is pointless. But for the sake of networking, dog, college was valuable, bro. I'm not even going to lie to you. College was extremely valuable. I was in clubs. I was in, little Bible study groups and stuff like that. You get your own niche, your own thing that you into, and you be around like-minded folks, people that's trying to better themselves and all this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, college was that. And every single job that I've gotten has never been from applying, bro. I've never gotten a job from applying since college. It's always been through someone I knew. And I met folks through college, being on college campus. That alone makes college worth it, in my opinion. But that's just my personal experience. I'm not speaking for everybody. But I don't think a successful millionaire streamer should just tell you to drop out because it's a scam because he dropped out and it worked for him. I don't know if that's necessarily the most responsible message to be spread into millions of kids that you influence. Next. Next is Plague Boy Max saying 800 million. All right, here we go.
Meet you, bro. Yeah.
How much likes to be on the stream?
How many likes?
Yeah.
800
Oh, that.
million.
But wait, are you letting me win? Don't let me win. Be hard on me. Don't let me win. He's being
one bill.
nice.
Bill.
I'm just tired.
What she said?
He's being nice. He's letting me win.
Right, there's too much going on. Huh?
How about a million?
How much? Huh?
How about a million?
10 mil, you got to stream, gang. 10 mil.
10 mil, you got to stream. All right. Next where we at? 10 million likes is crazy. Blueface. The Blueface and Aiden Ross thing. This was huge, bro. This was huge. The Blueface and Aiden Ross thing. So apparently Blueface didn't get paid and isn't getting paid for his fight. And Blueface, I think, is trying to take Aiden to court for it. So Blueface, if you guys don't know, I reacted to it. You can go to my shorts. Who did he face? He faced Chibu, and Chibu knocked Blueface out of the ring. So Aiden Ross is just like, I'm not paying you, and yeah, it's a back and forth thing. I haven't seen the actual clip, so I don't know all the details. It's my first time watching it. Let's go.
There's actual contractual obligation that he didn't follow, so he breached. He was supposed to wear a rain patch on his shorts. He didn't, and he's gonna have to pay $100,000 for that. Breached another confidential, like he can't speak about anything, money, how much he got paid or whatnot. And we asked him to retract his statements, and he didn't. We gave him some time. We didn't want to do it. Now we're gonna do it. So, yeah, we tried. We tried working with him and Whack, and they weren't really fucking with it, and they didn't want to work with us. So. Sucks, but yeah, we tried. I literally wanted to pay him multiple times. You could ask Ack. Every fighter got paid after brand risk. Every fighter, everybody's paid except him. Why? Because you can't go around saying that shit's rigged, and you can't not wear a rain patch on your shorts when you contractually sign an obligation. And yeah, you can't talk about how much you're paying or being paid. So. Yeah, it sucks because he is probably one of the worst people to ever work with when it comes to business ever.
Oh, that escalated extremely quickly. All right, so Whack 100, he showed text messages
about Aiden Ross in the boxing match, right? And his sexual advances at people. Hate to say it.
All right, let me pause this stuff, man. Double entendre. You and I should just kiss and make up. And then he said, bro, I'm owed monies and you think it's funny? It's not. I don't do bad business. But then again, everybody has his day. I've been doing this a long, long time. I ain't them. I would never allow this to happen to anybody on my watch that I ever claimed as a friend ever. He said, please. He said, my guy, I'm not gay. I don't fear no community because I have partners and friends amongst them all. Bro, you know I'm solid. Nobody gonna come to Compton and bless these communities. We got so much stuff to do to save the world. He said, I'm gay. Are you rejecting me because I'm white, Jewish, and gay? Wow. No, I said I'm not gay. You saying we should kiss. I'm letting you know that as a man, I'm not gay. I don't kiss men. And what you don't know is I have many friends and business partners amongst the gay community. That tactic doesn't work with me. Try again. Please take that approach. I don't know. You don't know me very well. I'm a street guy with a transgender reality show. Don't work, bro. To many friends of the part of the community, I have real friends. He said, hey, yo. I mean, it's facts. Girls Club on Tronics. I don't fear none of that. The fact that you would attempt to crazy shows that you worse than the street thug. Trying to use a race and Jewish attacks. Never from me. I have many Jewish friends and all race friends and partners. You tried to go there. And for what? An intentional lie. Bro, call your lawyer right now. Like right now. Now calling nothing. He knows what he's doing. Your lawyer is a bit scared, in my opinion. And allegedly, I believe in him. In my opinion, I have a strong position here. Okay, you think he's scared? Yeah, this is not new to me. What do you rate me? 1 to 10. I'm a nice Jewish white kid. Uh-oh. Bro, Jewish, white, none of that matter with me. You keep bringing that up. Have I mentioned, why is he telling jokes? They trying to get their money. He's still telling jokes. Have I mentioned being black? No. Why? Because it has nothing to do with it. I'm not a racist. I'm American, period. Rest don't matter to me. People are people. Okay, but I'm Jewish. My people have been through so much. Okay, what does that have to do with anything? And I'm gay. A Jewish gay guy. So much hate in the world. That conversation has nothing to do with anything. It just feels like I'm being targeted because I'm Jewish and gay. It feels that way. That's your choice. It has nothing to do with anything. It's not a choice, bro. I was born like this. I didn't ask. Well, to be truthful, you being gay or Jewish has never been a conversation. Never knew, never asked, never had an opinion. That's your choice as an American. That's your right. Okay, again, that's not my conversation. If you choose to voice it, I respect it. Okay, so why can't we just meet up and have a hug and kiss and make up? Jason Lee will tell you Whack doesn't hold anything against anybody. Work, friendship, whatever. That's not a determining factor for me. So you can stop mentioning it because it's not part of the problem. Okay, fine, I'll stop. Now, the fact that you keep disrespecting me after I've told you I'm a straight man is crazy. I can respect you, but bruh, get to the point. Get to the point. He said, you really handsome. He said, FIR, you're not dealing with Whack the street dude. That's over with. This is Cash Jones talking to. That gaslighting won't work. That's cool. That's your opinion. Aiden, I've been doing this longer than you. It ain't gonna work. Making yourself look crazy right now. No one Wack has done nothing but help you and be a friend to you. Wack, did you record our phone call the other day? Because in Florida, where we were, it is and where I was is very illegal. And I don't give my consent. I just spoke to Donald Trump and he said he got my back. Bro, you in a stream house. I didn't record nothing personally. He said, oh, so somebody else did. Even better. You asked me to record it and answered you. Mike didn't record nothing. I told you not to record. Ha, ha, ha. That's so cute. You don't know how the law works. Oh. I ain't gonna lie. Aiden come across as evil in this, bro. He come across as evil.
The truth about Aiden Ross in the boxing match, right? And his sexual advances at people. Hate to say it, but he tried his bully tactics, and I guess he thought we was going to go street, and we kept it corporate. Aiden, nothing in the contract supports what you're talking about. We'll play the long game, but I want you to tell the people on how you tried to use your Jewish ties for whatever reason, as if I had a problem with you being Jewish, and how you continue to make sexual advances at me. Just the other day, after I asked you time and time again, can you please respect that I'm a straight man? You know we got the content. Yeah, we got the content. 9:15, we up.
All right, so there it is. There it is. All right. Yeah. I don't know, bro. It's a serious situation and Aiden's just making a joke out of it. I guess that's what happens when you work with like entertainers at the end of the day. All right, so then Aiden tweeted Blueface. Blueface said, looking for a way to not pay is not a good look. Hold on. Let me reshare real quick. This is what Blueface said. He said, looking for a way to not pay is not a good look. I'm going to get mine regardless. And then Aiden said, you're so unintelligent. All you had to do was retract what you said about stuff being rigged and you would have been paid in full. Take some accountability like the grown man you are. You lost. You breached your contract that is signed. That's nobody's fault but you. Do not sign and agree to a contract if you're going to breach out of that's how the law works, dummy. Everyone else got paid out quick. But because you breached, all you had to do was drop the tough guy act, retract what you said about it being rigged, and you would have been paid in full. Because I'm paid in full. Shout out Rakim. I said it before I came through the door, but it's biting me, right in me. All right, hold on. Here's Academics report on it.
Aiden says, you know what? If you think I'm lying so much, not only will I sign a piece of paper, I'll even have Rainbet sign it. I'm going to send you half of what you're supposed to get from my own bank account. I'll send it. That's the guarantee that so once you sign the paper that he's going to get on stream and say whatever, and remember, you're just saying that you never meant that Rainbet is fixing fights. So Aiden's going to pay him half of his personal money. And I'm like, this is a fucking great deal. Wack then says, we want a little bit more than half. He throws on like an extra, I won't say the amount, but I was like, I bet. I was like, oh, fuck. But Aiden's like, all right, I'll do that. So we have a deal. It feels like a LeBron trade, right? We have a deal, in principle. The deal is Aiden's going to give half his money, half of the purse that Blueface was earned or owed to Blueface. He's going to sign this little deal thing to say, I am going to clarify that I never meant, even if I insinuated or said, that Rainbet fixed my fight. And then I'll get the other half after the stream. Wack calls me back and says, we ain't doing this. All that for nothing. All that for nothing. Essentially, he tells Aiden, if the statement that y'all prepared for me to say, if I say that would, or if Blue says that would be killing his reputation. So he says he's not doing that. I said, Wack, I'm trying to get y'all money. I have no horse in the race.
Aiden probably should have just paid for it for no other reason, just to have messages out there, because that sounded crazy. Yeah, no, that's insane. Like I said, like it's a serious, I feel like, kind of situation. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about business, and you up here talking about kiss me, I'm Jewish. And like I said, this ain't nothing against no Jewish community. Like Wax said, I ain't got nothing against the Jews. You know what I mean? Shouts out to the Jews. Shouts out to the blacks. Shouts out to the Hispanics. Shout out to the Latinas. Shout out Bad Bunny. Congratulations once again on the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? It's nothing against anybody. But him doing that is crazy, bro. Like in a serious moment, you trying to make it a joke. It ain't no joke, man. Ain't no joke, man. On the other end, Blueface saying it was rigged. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm Blueface, the tough guy act or whatever, I'm saying, hey, I apologize for saying it was rigged. I'm getting my money. If you really about your bag, you would have just said, hey, it's not rigged. I'm sorry for saying it's rigged. But if you truly believe it's rigged and this is actually rigged, stand on your morals. Let it be rigged. You're not getting your money back. It's cool. I mean, it's not cool to me, but it might be cool to you. You stood on your morals as a man. Salute. Bruce dropped him off reacting to Ray having his visa expiring.
Chat, my visa is 2 years, bro.
Yes! Bang!
We've been like our visa is 3 years. Fuck. Alright, long story short.
Yeah, nigga, pack it up, take it back to Thailand. It's time to learn the English, buddy. Get this nigga an AR-15 and put him in a war. Facts.
Okay. Alright, so how long we stay for the
This is what happened when you hang around dumb New York niggas. You start talking like what? Fat.
stay for? Chat.
Yo, Bruce ain't got no chill, bro. Bruce ain't got no chill. Bruce reacts to Jason.
PR team. This is why I don't have a PR team. They make you sound retarded.
Uh-oh.
They tell you
All right. Yeah, you could tell he ain't got no PR.
the best word to say is significantly, and you just going that bitch spamming it crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, what the fuck? Low key, bro. If it's not in your vocab, don't use it, bro. Dead ass. You just don't got that groove in your brain yet, twin, and it's okay. Just like me, you know. But shit, you have to earn those grooves in your brain. Dead ass. Grooves just don't come, bro.
Significantly, I'm gonna make it.
So that you're vulnerable.
People significant.
Significantly, I'm gonna make it. Can we get a definition of significantly in the chat room for all the children that don't know, including me?
To do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
PR team. This is why I don't have.
Yo, this man Bruce is stupid, bro. Cuff on reacting to the Clover. Clover had a concert tonight in upstate New York, I believe, or some part of New York, Albany, New York. I think that's upstate. And so Cuffin reacted to a clip from it.
Yeah. That's why we there. That's why we at Cloverfest. That's what I'm paying for. Yeah. That's what I fucking paid for, man. They better than the Jackson 5. Yeah. That's why we there. That's why we at Cloverfest. That's what I'm paying for. Yeah. That's what
Cuff from stupid, bro. Cuff from stupid. Total meet Speed. Shout out Total. Shout out Speed. Speed, friend of the channel.
Yo, Schmidt, I want a picture of you, bro. What's up? What's up, bro? Tudo bem? You speak Portuguese, bro? Good, brother. Hey, oh, you're the best, bro. Want a picture?
Eu
te amo, mano. Eu te amo too, bro. I love you too, bro. You're the best, bro. Oh my gosh. You're the best, bro. What the fuck, bro? Holy shit, bro. Let me get it, bro. What the fuck? Let me see. Woo!
Total, you the best, bro. You the best, bro. I'm no baby.
What does she do for her career? Like, what does she like to do?
Yeah.
What does she like to do? Like, with her time? Like, does she do content?
It's everywhere.
Is she in school?
School. Yeah, she's school.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She's school. But me in Brazil and she together every time. Together.
Okay, that's nice.
Every time.
So when you go back, you finna go see her?
Huh?
You about to go see her tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to Brazil tomorrow, but because I have a work, this is my tip because no heavy area, you know what I'm saying?
I'm working in Brazil and my bank, YouTube. In 2 days, I'm going back America.
2 days, okay.
Yeah, because I need my English perfect. My English so plus.
No, it's not that bad. I understand what you're saying. You got a lot better. You got a lot
And
better.
3 months in here, my English is good.
Yeah.
Because I talk every time. You understand?
So, I'm proud of you.
Now at midfield, the championship game coin toss. presented by
Maybe
Cash App.
you don't have a boyfriend. Never.
I've had a boyfriend. Not right now.
Yo, GGG, your boyfriend?
Is he my boyfriend?
And one day, GGG, your boyfriend or never?
No.
Never? Really?
Yeah.
Because I look in Twitter. People speak. I translate it. I like GGG and I love.
He's a great guy though.
Yeah, but
told her, man. He was clip farming there at the end. He was asking India Love, for those of you who didn't know, isn't DDG your boyfriend? And was he ever your boyfriend? She said no, never.
Look. Yeah. Só de boa? Tô uma semana aqui. What's up, my bro? How are you? No. Buttercup? O que ele falou? You give it to me? Really? Yo, take my bro. Rico embaixo de mim. Pô, não sei, eu vou fechar a stream, acho que eu vou descansar e fazer um bagulho em Cadidas. Pô, vou voltar pro Brasil amanhã, mas eu vou voltar pra cá, pô. Tu mora aqui em Los Angeles?
I didn't know Gio could speak Portuguese. That's fire.
Really?
Eu moro tipo assim, 20 minutos.
Pô, eu vou lá pra Atlanta, mano. Ó, eu vou voltar pra Los Angeles, por causa que eu tenho que fazer uma parada aqui com o Brett.
Did people say this in the comments? I didn't know that she could speak Portuguese. Shout out to Gio though. But praise Jesus Christ. Y'all was doing all that little devil worshiping and laughing about it and thinking it's funny. It ain't nothing funny. Praise Jesus Christ. And it's Sunday. There's another one with Toto. Give me a second here. There's another one with Toto.
My friends, what you have, I don't have, bro. Because you speak English good. I'm not speaking English. I'm Negro too, bitch. I'm from favelas, bitch. I don't give a fuck, bro. What the hell?
Come on.
No. It's good. Hey. I'm good, bro. Yeah, bro. Understand, bro. Understand, bro.
Oh, he got you. You're good. Thank you.
Okay, but me and my friends.
Okay, to the end.
Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, bro. Why? Why? Because I don't speak English? No, it's yeah, bro. Why, bro?
He's actually really.
Yeah, bro. It's good, bro. But me and my friends, bro. It's good, bro. Yeah, bro. But I stay. You understand?
You're good, but just understand he's
actually. Yeah, bro. Okay. Yo, come on.
I ain't never seen Toto turn up like that.
I don't give a fuck, bro, because I stay, bro. You understand? Look, Ben. What the fuck, bro? Because I don't speak English.
I'm sorry, Toto. No, nobody wants to be everyone who hangs out with the clever boys develops an attitude over time. It's hilarious. Ray and Toto used to be shy and humble. Now they gangster somehow. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, we don't. Because I don't speak English? No, that's not at all, Toto. You literally just don't have the pass. Sounds like you doesn't understand English. LOL, of course he won't understand the situation. People are so mean to him for no reason. I would have been respectful to him in that thing.
Hey, talking to my friends, what?
Stuff, but I wanted to see this Jamie Foxx thing, bro. Hold on, let me see. I'll just look it up because I thought I put it in my phone, but I guess I didn't. Hold on, let me see. Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx. Let me see. It's Jamie Foxx. Here we go. Jamie Foxx made Jay Cinco, and then he started to plug his daughter on stream for like a minute and a half.
Oh shit!
No, I'm already knowing.
Show the viewers. Show the viewers,
bro. At their crib, bro. Hi, nice to meet you.
35,000.
Nah, damn.
35,000. Tell them who you have before.
Sexy Red.
Oh, she DJ his part. Oh, she was Oh, that's fire. I remember that party.
Chris Brown, that's fire. Nah, that's fire. That's fire. When I was going to the crib was.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, the crib party.
W Jamie Foxx, bro.
Crazy.
Annalise Fox. I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna get to the video.
What's that? Yes, the great Jamie Foxx.
So I'm gonna go back a little bit. That's the party. That's fire.
That's a party. He got that at his crib.
Okay. Hey man, she heading in the right direction. You raised her right.
So I'm explaining this to you. The kids that's in there, the reason Chris Brown jumped on there, because they're 13.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother.
Yeah. It's a different level.
No, you 18.
Yeah, nigga, you know they ain't gonna jump around. Yeah.
Young ass.
Yeah.
Yo. So the young folk, it's a whole new generation.
Yeah.
And she's on top of it.
Yeah.
She went in Live Nation. Live Nation trying to buy her.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say to
And then follow her on. What did it tell them how to follow you?
Yeah, here. Say it to my mic, because I got a mic on.
How does this work? So on Instagram, we're at Skulkfest.
Wow. Hey, the Clipper is crazy. The Clipper is crazy for cutting off. Jamie Foxx, he was in the movie as a Cowboys quarterback, wasn't he? He was in the movie as a Cowboys quarterback. These Hollywood type things are so important. He's just gassing up his daughter, bro. She's just gassing up his daughter. Gas up your daughter, man. You already have all the attention everybody always feels to you. You got a chance to plug your daughter on the stream. Plug your daughter on the stream, man. What are we talking about? Yana and Speedy.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the
cell.
I knew you were the valedictorian.
I was. I told you. I was the valedictorian, y'all.
Finish the sentence. Ready? The amount of states in the United States is also the same amount of stars on the flag, which is
on the flag. 50.
How many?
50.
Big valedictorian behavior. Ready? The amount of stripes on the flag is
25. Boom, bitch. 25. 25.
The amount of stripes on the flag is.
Oh my gosh, Yana, you got this.
It's the same amount of colonies that were once in this country. The answer is.
Oh my gosh. 14.
Close.
10.
No.
Oh, say, can you see?
He's like, I was being too smart. It wasn't funny enough.
Yeah, we're gonna have to mute that at a time like this. Are you done? Okay, I'll mute you.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, guys.
Hey. Okay. The two countries that border the United States are?
That did what?
The two countries that border the United States are?
The Pacific and Atlantic Ocean.
Close. That is also true. Okay. On the north and the south?
The ferry.
Wait, the north and the south, the things that border the United States are?
Oh my gosh.
Countries?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yana.
You got this, Yana. You got this.
Oh
the country that's north of the United States is?
Oh, Mexico? I really don't know.
South. That's below.
Yeah, and I think you are really a clear indication of what the next generation looks like.
Canada.
That's right.
Yay! I'm smart.
That's right. That's right. You know, you had an iPad when you were a kid?
I'm really just a young
You
19-year-old
had an iPad when you were little.
girl, and I'm smart at AF.
Did you have an iPad when you were growing up?
Never.
All right. Next. Security purposes. Let me see what this is. Oh, they deleted it. Dang, they already deleted whatever that was. Okay, Reggie and Dami reunion.
What's up, bro?
Hey, yo.
What's going on? What's your name, gang? Come this way, everybody come this way. What's my name?
You said, "What's your name, gang?" It's hilarious.
What you mean?
I'm in your house, nigga. What's your name? Introduce yourself to me, nigga. What's your name?
We met before.
I don't remember.
We met at AMP pool party.
I don't remember that. Announce yourself when I'm in your house. Announce yourself.
What you mean?
I don't remember that.
We already met.
How we met, nigga? I don't remember. I ain't never got your name.
Come on, bro. You know who I am, bro.
I never.
My name Reggie.
What's up, nigga? Dami.
In the party.
That's how you make up, man. W Black Unity, man. That's what it's all about. Dan, let's get Dan in here, bro. Oh wait, hold on. I clicked on the wrong thing. Oh, let me get Dan in here. I hope everybody's having sensational Sunday night or Sunday morning, Saturday night. You're enjoying the March Madness. You're enjoying the basketball. You're enjoying the NBA. The WNBA is back now. Man, just great things, great news all around for lovers of the basketball. Samara Sin, sensational album, by the way. I just wanted to say that as Dan is backstage, and he will get his introduction right now. Dan, what's that?
What's up, Rashad? How you doing, sir?
Man, I can't call it. How you been? How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Just every day is a new day with me, man. You know, we gotta keep up those prayers for the mama and whatnot. Got to keep those up. Got to keep them up.
Yeah, the last time you were on, it was right before the surgery. No. I think you were. When was the game? It was Wednesday night. It was Wednesday night, and your mom's surgery was Thursday.
Well, her first surgery was on Tuesday, and then her second surgery was on a Thursday. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I remember it because it was like I think it happened, and we were talking about it the night before. You were on stream the night before, and then I guess the next time would have been Birds and Buckets, and then
that was with
yeah, and I was like, you don't want to talk about this until I guess a regular stream again, and you're like, yeah, let's just wait until the next stream to talk. So yeah, okay. So yeah, what was the update since then?
The updates is that she's recovering very well. She's been having some good days and bad days. The other day she just had a major migraine, but other than that, she's been in good spirits for the most part. She's a very, very strong woman. I will say that. She's a lot of people, a lot of our family friends, and a lot of my podcast members. They've been all giving up the prayers for her and whatnot. So just happy that she's recovering very well, and just hopefully that she can just continue to grow and build her confidence.
Yeah. You hope, you know what I'm saying? Stand up, spirits up, everything like that. And yeah, man, just praying for you as well, praying for you and the family as well, because y'all have to, you know what I'm saying, kind of deal with everything too. So yeah. Okay, with that being said, you said the Curry thing. What is the Curry thing?
You remember that he was in that movie Goat?
Oh, okay, I just looked it up. Hold on, I'm about to share the screen.
Yeah. So I got the chance to watch the movie last week. Got the
Yeah.
chance to watch it, bro. I'm telling you, that movie was awesome. It had a good storyline in it. Steph was in the movie, and also Jelly Roll was also in the movie as well. He played the Grizz, and so for me, when I looked at the movie in general, it was a good storyline. In fact, it was talking about it doesn't matter how small that you are going up against bigger players. Because it's kind of like what the NBA is now. Like guys like Ryan Nimhard or guys like, who am I thinking of? JJ. Yeah, like the older players like JJ Barea and Jason Kidd and all those players of the greats and the players that we have now. It doesn't matter how small that you are, as long as you play the game. You played the game. That's the biggest thing for me. And it was a great storyline in general.
Yeah, no. That is definitely a great lesson and just great, honest thing. Like they say, it's kind of based on Steph. Like that's kind of the entire Steph story of like Steph was too small coming out of school. That's why he was under recruited, and that's why people still had their doubts even after he shined and broke out on the scene at Davidson, and he kind of proved everybody, all the doubters, wrong, and overcame all of the obstacles. And it's like, hey, if I work hard enough, I can be the greatest. So shout out to Nas as well. I know I can be what I
Yeah.
want to be if I work
Shout out
hard
to
enough.
Jelly Roll too, because he played his part very well in the movie as well.
Yeah, Jelly Roll, he don't have internet, but like in the happen sense that he does see this. Watch this, Dan.
Oh my gosh, you got light now. You got light now. You got lights now.
Yeah, man. So all right, but yeah. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Just the clapper. What can I say? But okay, yeah. Well, let's. Have you been keeping up with anything basketball, anything like that? It's almost
Other
back.
than the Mavericks keep losing, of course, because they're tanking the right way, as I said on Birds and Buckets. They were playing the Clippers, obviously, tonight. It was an interesting game for the most part. Kawhi was playing in that game, and who else was? And we had everybody healthy in that game, but we lost by 7 points in overtime. Or 8 points in overtime. So yippee! What's that going to do for us? So. I mean, and Cooper Flag almost had a triple double in that game. He had 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists.
Darius
Almost
Garland, he had 41.
Yeah.
Gosh, Lee, he let
Oh
y'all up.
yeah. Oh man, Darius Garland had 41. Yeah, he was hooping. Everybody was hooping in that game. Both of the teams shot 60% in the game starting out, which is pretty insane.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. I'm just looking at these numbers. Like you said, Cooper almost had a triple double with 18, 10, and 8. And then PJ had 21 and 6. And Gafford had 13 rebounds and 7 points. Like he's just a beast on the boards. Najee Marshall, another great scoring game with 28. He's kind of been in a flow. On the lowest of keys, Najee Marshall has kind of been going this season. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
With that being said, you guys are number 6 right now. And
I wonder where we're ranked in the sim lottery.
All right, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's see.
How many times are we going? We're going to do 6?
We could do 3 to 6 if you want to.
No, let's do 7 because it's Sunday. 6, we don't want to play with that 6. No, give us 7, the holy number. Okay, here we go.
7.
Okay, you guys drop down to 7.
Oof. Outside of the top 5.
2. You guys are number 3.
I'll take a guard at number 3. I'll take it.
3.
Yeah.
You all are 6, so out of the top 5.
Mm-mm-mm.
4. Oh, you guys dropped down to 8.
Okay.
Okay. 5. Drop down to 8.
Again, same spot.
6. Drop down to 8.
Again with the 8. Oh my.
And then the final roll for 7. You guys drop down to 7.
Okay, so the highest we can get is the 3rd.
Yeah,
That's not that bad.
Yeah.
That Boozer kid is. Did you say that Boozer kid was really good?
The Boozer kid, but he's he's a big, you say
okay.
for a guard. The guards here, you have Kingston Flemings. It's a lot of. Ironically, it's funny. Like you're like rooting for a top 5 pick or whatever, because like most of the guards are probably going to go around and after 5. Like they're probably going to go from 5 to 10 or most of the guards. You have this kid, Kingston Flemings. I haven't watched him too much yet, but I hear a lot about him and stuff like that. Kingston Flemings from Houston. This season, he's averaged 16.4 points, 4 rebounds, and 5.3 assists. You have the kid from Alabama that I talk about a lot, Lebanon. I think his name is Phillips. Hold on, let me look him up. Phillips, he'll probably go around that. Nope. Hold on. Let me get his name right. I always get his name wrong. LeBaron. It's LeBaron. LeBaron Phillips, he'll probably go around that 5 to 10 range. He's averaging so far 22 points, 4.8 assists, 3.4 rebounds. And then, you obviously have the Darius Acuff, the kid that everybody's talking about from Arkansas. They're calling him, they say he could be like Allen Iverson, the next small, big guard and stuff like that. He's averaging 3 points, 6.6 assists, and 3.1 rebounds. So, those are just 3 of the guards that are going to go from 5 to 10. And so if you guys fall from 5 to 10, you'll get one of the second, 3rd, 4th best guards in the draft.
I also heard there was rumors. I know that the Mavericks were interested in this one guard out of Duke that's supposed to be high on the draft rankings. I'm not sure who his name is, but I do know that coming out of this draft class this year, it's supposed to be really, really good because last year's draft was not even that good.
Yeah, they're saying this is an historic draft. This is an historic draft. Yeah. Hold on, let me see if I can see a tweet about it. Excuse me. Kingston Flemings, Darius Acuff. Let me see something like that. See if I can find the tweet. Oh, here it is right here. Oh yeah, he just copied what dude said. Let me see if we can get another one. Darren Peterson.
Is that the guy that we were talking about out of Duke? Is that him?
Who? No. The only Duke dude up here is Cameron Boozer.
Oh, that might be the one I was talking about.
Yeah, but Cameron Boozer is a big though. It's no guard up here that people been talking about from Duke that's like up there and stuff like that. But yeah, all these guys like AJ's, he's a wing from BYU. Nate Ament is a wing from Tennessee. Caleb Wilson's a 4 from UNC. Michael Brown Jr., freshman guard from Louisville, I believe. Keaton Wagler. Where is Keaton Wagler go? I don't know where Keaton Wagler goes. That's crazy because I've watched him before. Darius Acuff Jr., obviously guard from Arkansas, as we just looked up. Darren Peterson, Kansas guard, freshman. Cameron Boozer, big from Duke. LeBaron Phillin Jr., the guard from Alabama, and Kingston Flemings, the guard from Houston. Let me look up where Keaton Wagler goes to school.
It's almost like
of course, Illinois. Yeah, I know this dude. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Well, it's almost like this draft in the NBA is like, it's kind of like the NFL draft for next year because the next year's draft in the NFL is supposed to be massive as well.
Yeah.
It's the same thing for the NBA draft. This year's class is really, really good.
Yeah. People talking about it like heavy and stuff. Oh,
I haven't really looked into the college as I usually have, but I'm kind of intrigued by these guards that are in there.
Yeah. Like I said, I just named like a lot of those kids are guards and stuff like that on the list. On here, this is a guard. 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 Yeah, those are all guards. That are
Right.
just this is a wing, this is a wing, this is a wing. So you got 3 wings, all those guards, and then bigs, you got 1 big. Where we at? 2 bigs. You got 2 bigs up here.
I know that Dallas is going to have to come out of this draft to get a guard because remember, Kyrie is getting older, and we need to get a guard.
Well, I mean, it like I said, if you guys fall within 5 and 10, you have nothing to worry about because that's where most of the guards are going to go. Outside of Darren Peterson, and Darren Peterson, that's Kobe Bryant. I think that would be that. Yeah, he's going number 1. So.
Oh yeah, somebody's got to get him.
Yeah, he's going number 1 or number 2, and I only say or number 2 if the Pacers get the number 1 pick. If the Pacers get the number 1 pick, I don't see them taking Peterson just because they have Halliburton, so they'll probably get AJ, and then so whoever has number 2 will probably take Darren Peterson after that. But other than that, I mean OKC. If OKC gets the number 1 pick from the Clippers, if they miss the playoffs from the play-in, and then OKC ends up with the number 1 pick, or maybe even San Antonio. I don't know. I feel like San Antonio definitely does not need the number 1 pick, but we'll just see what happens,
Right. But I mean, I will say this overall, I think Dallas just has to stay where they're at in this draft. If they can just get at least outside of the top 5 in this draft board, I think they'll be just fine. Or at least get close to the top 5. Please.
Yeah, I mean that they're probably they look like they're a lot to be at least top 10. So, like I said, a lot of those guards they're not going until 5 down. So, because the top 4 is pretty much locked in right now, and it has been all season of Peterson, AJ, Cameron Boozer, and Caleb Wilson. That's been the top 4 all year, and then number 5 has kind of been a rotating door, but. Like I said, from 5 to 10, those are when all the guards not named Darren Peterson are going to go. So
right.
You're good. You're good as long as you're in the top 10. It's a stacked draft.
Yeah, well, we just got to keep losing in order to stay where we're at. So
y'all don't have to lose no more. Y'all could win and be.
No, we don't need to win. No. They're already giving up their games. They've already given up. But they are competing, though. That's the biggest thing. They are competing at a high level. That's what they're doing right now.
Brooklyn was tanking. They called a timeout with 2 seconds left against the Knicks, and they were down by like 1. And the after timeout play was drawn up for a catch and shoot at half court at the buzzer.
Oh wow,
it's crazy. And they had it was a timeout. It was a sidelines out of bounds, and they weren't even trying to win it at all. So. Yeah, Lee definitely got to do something about it, but we'll see what happens.
Shout out to the KD for getting up to 5th in the all-time scoring list as well. Shout out to him.
Yeah, congratulations, KD, for that. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you are, associated with is what it is. But, congratulations on he passed Michael Jordan, right?
Yes, he did.
Congratulations to Kevin Durant for passing Michael Jordan on all-time NBA scoring list. That's big.
Yeah, but he's still got a long way to go because LeBron is number 1 on the scoring list.
Yeah, and it's not like Durant is just that much younger than LeBron.
No.
LeBron James, 43,000. Goodness gracious. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 38,000. Karl Malone. Oates, I didn't mean to even say his name. Beep, beep. This is number 3 at
Man,
36,000.
man, oh,
Brown, 33,000. Rest in peace. Kevin Durant is currently number 5. Dang, James Harden. Look at James Harden, number 9.
wow, James is getting up there too.
Russell Westbrook for top 15 all time. DeMar DeRozan is in the top 20 scoring all time.
How's that possible? You know, he's a mid-range assassin.
Yeah, and he was drafted the same year as Steph Curry, so it's funny seeing him at 18 and Steph being at 20.
Yeah. Could you imagine if Steph and DeMar played on the same team? That would be crazy.
Yeah, it would. It would be highlights galore. Highlights galore for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Dan. Okay, I guess we can get into it then.
Oh
what
man,
is this song?
the song of the night. Ooh, you know, I'm just gonna be honest. I was drinking some soda this weekend, and you know, when you drink the soda, you get hyper a little bit. When you get hyper and you want to sing so much, there's this song I want to do. This I know it's a little bit dirty, but I'm gonna try to do my best singing it. So, it's called Colt 45 by Afro Man.
Well, shout out to Afro Man.
Oh man, here we go. Let's see. Wait a minute. Man. Hey, check this out, man. It was this blind man, right? It was this blind, right? He was feeling his way down the street with a stick, right? He walked past this fish market. You know what I'm saying? He stopped, he took a breath, he said, "Ooh, good morning, ladies. You like that ish, man? Hey, man, I got a gang of that ish, man. Hey, I'll tell you what, we'll all have a good time. We'll pull on the drum and hey, if everybody crowd around the mic, I'll tell you all these, you know what jokes I got. First, I'm going to start it off like that. Hey, help me sing it, homeboy. Said Colt 45, 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all we need. We could go to the park after dark, smoking that tumbleweed. As the marijuana burn, we could take our turn, singing them dirty rap songs. Stop and hit the bong like Chick and Chong, and sell the taste from here to Hong Kong. So roll, 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 roll my joint. Pick out the seeds and stems. Feeling high as heck from front flying through Pemdale, scatting on Dayton rims. So roll, roll the 83 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. If my tapes and my CDs just don't sell, I bet my caddy will. That's all I can do. Man, this is the reason why I did. Rashad, I'm gonna tell you a story. I did this song in karaoke with my cousin.
Yeah,
we went all out on this song. Not gonna lie, my mom, she got freaked out. She got
you talking about rolling up and but stuff that roll that, sell that, smoke that. Like I bet.
He smoked that tumbleweed and everything. Oh my god.
but no. Afro Man is definitely interesting. That song was hard though. Like defeating the whole legal process. That joint was hard. He had the little funky, the little mongolo. I said,
yeah, it was. He was a top good singer. He was a good rapper way back in the day too.
Well, I mean, I literally only know one Afro Man song before this week. So
you couldn't sing the song because I got high. I couldn't do that.
Because I got high is the only Afro Man song that I've ever known before this week. So you definitely put me on with that one. But okay. Is there anything else then?
Well, shout out. I'm going to give a shout out here. If anybody wants to find me, go over to the Next Level Sports Lounge. You can find me over there. We'll be talking about a lot of football talk. We'll be talking about the Cowboys. We'll be talking about a little bit of some of the NFL teams. We talk about life in general. So if anybody wants to find me, you just go over there and hit me up and, and we're going to pull up some numbers. We're just going to have a good time. Who knows? Maybe at some point we'll get Rashad to go over there and see what he thinks about it. You never know.
Oh yeah. Is it you're saying it's in the Dallas area?
Well, technically. But
or is it it's a virtual thing?
No, it's a live thing on YouTube.
Okay. And then when you guys do it, like what days of the week?
We do it on Sundays, Mondays, and sometimes on Saturdays and Thursdays.
Oh, so you go to the place like 4 times a
Oh,
week and record it?
yeah. So we're live like 4 times a week at least.
That's darn near a job.
I know, man. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy, dude.
Let me see how far Dallas is. Dallas is from me. I'm trying to see like driving wise. If I just rented a car, how long would it be? It is. Hold on. Is it going? Oh, you got to choose a starting point. Okay, your location.
Don't worry, Rashad. I know some good karaoke bars we can go to too, man. I'm telling you.
It is 7 hours. I never been to Dallas.
Oh man, dude.
It's 7 hours.
Bro, I promise you, we'll have a good time over there in Dallas, bro. It's busy over there, but I know some good spots.
That's 7. I don't know. I might have to fly. But the thing about flying, that flying ain't easy. Flying ain't easy. Charles said, "Great job, great job."
Oh, thanks, Charles. Man, listen. Those rap songs back in the day, I'm telling you, they're hard. They're harder than it looks. But once you get the beat down and everything, you're good.
But yeah, oh man, I got all right. I was just thinking about like, because I was starting to set up like my summer travel and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, it's a lot, but oh man, I like you said, I gotta pop up at some point. Oh man, I can't overextend myself. I feel like that's a good like life lesson. Like, don't overextend yourself. Don't overextend yourself, people.
Yeah.
But I do want to show up to Dallas though at some point and pop up on y'all and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and like
man.
Karaoke too.
Yeah, man. I promise you, I know some good places for karaoke, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I just gotta see because I gotta go up to Philly. I gotta go. I already booked one flight, and then I have like the travel of going back home, and then where I'm at now, where I live. So like I got to figure all that out. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We'll cross that.
Yeah.
And TSA, y'all need to pay y'all workers, man. The government, federal government, y'all need to end the little lockdown and pay your TSA workers, man, because like people got places to be, bro. Like it's getting warmer. It's the spring right now. We about to hit the summer in a month or two. Like people got places to be. Kids are coming home from school. People who work in different states than their families and stuff. Like I go back home for the summer a large part of the summer and stuff. So I don't know, man. Like, come on, get it together. Get it together. Government, whoever it is, like, pay the TSA workers. Let's get this thing back on.
Yeah. Never know these days, man.
And that's my little speech. That's my little spiel. But yes, Dan, I would love to be able to get to Dallas. I cannot promise you that I will get to Dallas this summer. I can't do that because if I did, that'd be overextending myself, and I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. But I really do want to go. So if I can figure out a way, I will get there.
All right, man. No pressure at all, man. No pressure. Oh, we got to be doing those, when the Hawks and Mavericks play again, we got to be doing more of those with me and you and Malik.
Oh, Malik. Yeah.
Next year. For next year, man.
Yeah, for sure. You know that's a go. But yeah, I definitely, I mean, I want to go to Dallas. That's 7 hours because I would drive, you know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like 4 or 5 hours is like the limit before like you probably need somebody else riding with you. I don't know about 7 hours by yourself because you can fall asleep.
Yeah.
7 hours with somebody else, so you could drive a couple hours, sleep, or in the passenger seat, they drive for the next couple hours, and you come back and stuff like that. So, hey, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna have to fly, so I'm gonna just have to figure out all those logistics. I might just do a day trip thing where it's
Yeah.
like you fly in the morning and then leave at night. But y'all record at night, right?
Well, yeah, something like that. But we're going to our podcast members and I we're planning on a to watch the game at an Airbnb this year. So I'm
Yeah.
really excited. I'm really excited about that. We haven't even met. All of us haven't even met in person. That's the
Y'all
crazy.
haven't met in person. You invited me. Y'all ain't even met each other.
I know, but we've been doing our Zooms and been doing our stream yards over there on his channel. We've been having a good old time, man. It's crazy.
So Dan, instead of inviting me on the StreamYard or the Zoom, you invited me to come to the in-person recording when y'all ain't have an in-person recording yourselves.
I mean, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, crazy, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, it's
Man,
just.
I'm all stressing like, man, when I get the gotta go to Philly. I ain't even booked that trip. I ain't booked this trip. Man, look, y'all get y'all stuff right. Y'all get a consistency, everything like that. It's proven consistent. Y'all showing up in person on a consistent basis. Then I'll start looking. Okay, all right. Then I'll start stressing about that. I can chill for right now. Y'all still in the infancy stages.
Crazy,
Crazy.
You know, it's also wild too. Baseball season is starting next week.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
What stream was that? Birds. Was that Birds when I was on for the World Baseball Classic? It wasn't. But I was on with the Keem. That's when I was on with the Keem. And we were going over the women's basketball bracket, and he was going over his bracket. When he was going over his bracket, that was the World Baseball Classic final. I got a question for you, Dan.
Oh.
So with the World Baseball Classic, a lot of people are really into it, including people who don't follow baseball on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
So my question to you is, I think it's the obvious reasons, right? You're representing nations, people have national pride, nation pride and stuff. Also, the whole World Baseball Classic is like condensed, this big old tournament condensed into like 2-3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So every game means something because it's only 2-3 weeks long.
Right.
Baseball is 162 games. Do you think like baseball can learn anything from the World Baseball Classic or take from the World Baseball Classic to make baseball more like how it used to be, the steroid era of like everybody's into it from across like a bunch of different planes and stuff like that?
Well, I'll say this about baseball in general. I do think that it's changed. I do believe that with the new system that they're doing with the pitch and strikes and everything. I think it's going to take some time and getting used to it in that regard. I know that the new commissioner Rob Manfred is trying his best to speed up the game, and I get that. But when you go to a baseball game, it's like 5 to 6 hours long at least. And that's the biggest thing. And I know that he's trying to like speed it up and everything, but you just really can't control of what other teams do in that regard. It's like if you use a challenge on a pitch call or on a play, it's going to take a long time to look at it. It should only take like at least 5 to 10 minutes to look at it, and then you got the result right there, like that. So again, I've said this before. Baseball is going to have to really start trying to develop these new tactics and everything. But man, I'd rather love to go to the old tactics again because those were the good days.
Are you talking about steroids when you say old tactics?
No, I'm just saying in general. I mean, the steroids. You know that Pete Rose was on those things as well. I think Nelson Cruz was on them as well. I just think, and Barry Bonds was on those as well. He was on the steroids too. So
allegedly for Barry Bonds.
Allegedly, but overall, I do think that baseball is trying. I think it's in a good spot right now, but I do think that in the near future, they're going to have to start upping their So there's going to be some new rules going to be in place for the next several years, and we'll just have to see where it goes.
I think Aaron Judge is hitting he's been hitting a steroid level amount of home runs for the past 5 seasons or so. So, and then you had the dude from Seattle who had a crazy amount of home runs too last season. I don't know. It's some good stuff happening, but it's just I've just tuned out compared to what I was as a child. I used to be so in tune with everything. I was even in tune as an adult when Dansby was on the Braves, but that was because I went to school with Dansby and he was playing for the hometown team. So I don't know. I would love to have just a love for baseball again, like I did when I was a child. If I could ever reignite that flame, I guess I'd appreciate it. But then again, baseball season is also WNBA season, and WNBA is my number one for sure.
Because the lady basketball teams are really good, man. I think didn't we just have one that won last year? Was it the Aces that won last year?
Yeah, Aces. Yeah, it was like Deion Sanders once said. He said, "Football's my wife, baseball's my girlfriend." So. Yeah, he said, I miss baseball when the best hitters looked like they were bigger than Micah Parsons. Aaron Judge is a huge human. That's what I'm saying. Aaron Judge is a huge human. He hits over 50 home runs a year. You know what I'm saying? He's larger than life. And he plays for the freaking Yankees. It doesn't get bigger than that. I'm pretty sure.
And the New York media too. Don't forget about the New York media.
And the New York media. So he's everything that people say they miss about baseball. So it's and then Ronald Acuna, for him to be, I don't know if baseball's ever seen someone like that where he has a perfect arm, but he's also the fastest person on the field, but he's also the most powerful hitter. I don't know if baseball's ever seen something like that before. So it's there's a lot of cool stuff happening in baseball right now.
Yeah.
I'm just tapped out. I'm just I just don't be caring. But like I said, once again, the WNBA is the wife and baseball's the girlfriend when it comes to summer sports. So
yeah,
that's just what it comes down to. Just my personal preference.
It's going to be harder for me to watch some of, my team is the Texas Rangers and whatnot. They have a new network and everything that you have to pay for it. And I'm like, I don't want to pay for something that if I can just go to the baseball game and just pay the same amount. Tickets these days, they can be a little bit expensive, but it's better to just pay $100 for just this entire season. That's my thing.
You said $100 for the entire, you can get $100 season tickets at the Rangers games?
No, I'm just saying to buy the whole season, to stream their games on their network.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And and if you do that, you get 2 free season ticket passes or something.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we'll just see what happens with baseball this season. But like I said, it was. I wouldn't say my first love. I know I just said my first love. But basketball definitely was my first love because of Space Jam. But definitely my second love, baseball. I would love to fall back in love with baseball this season. We'll see. I have to balance out the WNBA because I already didn't watch enough college this year as is. I'm in the last place of my bracket group. Oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. I'm supposed to be the women's college basketball guy, and I'm last in my division. It's crazy.
Oh man.
But yeah,
I hope that Paige Buchers has a good season though for the Wings. I hope that she does. I think she's going to be a star. I think she's going to be a star soon.
No, Paige Baker's already a star. She's been a star since high school. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just continuing to build her legacy. See if she brings you all a championship, which I think she will. She'll eventually bring you guys a championship over in Dallas. So yeah, there's that.
I'd love to go to the WNBA game, though. I would love to go to see one this year if I could.
Yeah. You definitely got to go to one if you can. Definitely got to go to one if you can. WNBA has a fun atmosphere and stuff like that. And shoot, I don't know. You might just spark something in my mind. Damn, I might see if I could get you to go on Rashad Milligan.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I might, you know what I mean? Ask some people, ask around, you know?
Hey, you never know. You
Yeah,
never
yeah,
know.
for sure. But all right, though. All right, Dan, let's get out of here, man.
Whatever you are.
I've been falling asleep for the last 15 minutes.
Oh man. It's that thing kicking in too.
Well, you know, I haven't I don't stream late anymore. Like this is the usual time we used to stream all the time. But when I stopped doing that and started going to sleep a little kind of more normally, now it's like when I stream this late, I'm just for like an hour.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it, man. All right, my name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs. Make sure you follow along because we are live or we post original content on this channel like we've done for the past 382 days. Dang. My name is Rashad Milligan once again. This is Dan the Man, Dallas Dan with the plan. And we appreciate Charles. We appreciate everybody else in the chat. Everybody watching this. Have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Have a good day. If nobody else told you today, I care for you. I'm Rashad Milligan. This is Dan the Man. Until next time, we will see you next time. Know what I'm saying? And we are.
Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.